Hello everybody, and welcome back to Rudniki, the vintage series. I have had an idea. We can't plant flowering catch crop, but we can plant hummus active, which in theory would give us a fertilising state. Totally not what I'd originally spoken about, but am I right in thinking that a catch crop doesn't need to be planted, as in we can just put it in a field, can't we? We don't need to cultivate first, do we? Because that could save us. I mean, it costs us seed, but it doesn't cost us in no, that's not going to work. That's a shame. Oh no, it's because we've got barley on there, haven't we? Duh. And no, that's not working either, is it? Or have I got the thing set wrong? It's not telling us we can't plant it. Which makes me wonder, is it because it's not cultivated? Because they would then have to cultivate it back in. Which, well, a bit pointless. At the moment, it's a bit pointless. However, it's October. We need to really get that hay in. That was the original plan for the episode, was get the hay in. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to need to test out the new trailer. And we need to pick, it's only 33 bales, so, you know, not a massive issue. Now, the only slight problem that we had with this trailer is it sits quite high, which means we can only go one load up, but we can load up, so that's all good and well. I suppose we should probably look at any other bits that we could take to market. Like eggs and any of these bits, but that would require picking them up, which we can do. I mean, I was going to just, oh, what happened there? I was just going to go, bloop, it's happened, but may as well keep you in here. It's a thing, it's happening. They're liftable, they're very lightweight balsa wood pallets, and it's vegetables, so they're not that heavy. Then you're here to give me a hand, so was that me? Or oh dear, that's the question. I can't tell if the lighting's bad on the game or because I've got the sun coming through the window. Either way, we'll get them strapped. Oh dear. How did that fall off? That was a bit of a worry. Let's try that again. Let's hope it's not a problem with the trailer. Let's see if I can flip it. That's sort of what I was attempting to do. Yeah, I'll just strap it down again straight away and we should be okay. Luckily there's not a lot of traffic around. I should up again. I'll get the egg. We'll get. How much of this have we got? That might be it. Well, we'll have a nice little payout from this, won't we? I've not really given this trailer much attention to testing yet, so this would be a good episode to do it. The honey is still full FS25 version. Where it just never produces for years and years and years. That's alright. Look at you know what, I'm going to go the long way. I'll go the long way and I'll enjoy it because it's not actually that far. We've got a bit of movement. That's not good. especially given how many bales I'm hoping to get on here. Oh, this trailer does weigh quite a bit more. Wow. I'm going to get these paths cut, lads. Yes, I thought that might happen. Maybe lengthways. Mind you, that is a pretty pleasing payout. Yes. Right, can I lift the sides up on this? I've got a weird feeling that I can't. No. This is bale configuration. So we're going to be risking it with strappage. I mean, we're looking for 33 bales. We're going to start here and see how we get on. Before this goes horribly wrong. Three. Can we go in threes maybe? Lengthways. Maybe a fourth. Yeah, four. We're going on a bale hunt as we attempt to see if we can find all 33 before dark. I'm still really confused. Oh, little one hidden there. I do get confused about whether these bales sit okay unstrapped, sometimes better than they jostle more when they're strapped for some reason, as far as I can work out. And I agree with Scroff, the physics of this should be sorted out. I'm going to have to fully check the perimeters. This is definitely not a job I can do if it starts to get dark. We'll have to move to November. Although weather-wise we're not looking too bad. What are we up to? 4, 8. 9, and that would be 10. Interesting. I don't know whether to tear this grass up, this alfalfa up and put, it looks lovely at the minute, but I don't know whether we should just put normal grass down. Because then we can roll it. Or what if we done this as a crop field and put a different field as the grass? Say that one, because we don't need a lot of grass now, do we? That might be a better idea. Whoops. Yes, that might be a much better idea. Got anything around here? That could be a much better idea. This is a grass field. We could actually extend that out all the way up to say here. In fact, we could take the fence out and put it as a much bigger grass field, couldn't we? I think that's a plan. That's a nice winter job to do. What's going on with that? In fact, it's not even a winter job, is it? It's, do that next episode. Can we plant grass in November? No, but we can prepare. We can prepare it and just put it in. Start of the new year, can't we? Let's just have a little scoot about down here. Then we can head over to the horse's paddock. Probably leave the ones in the horse's paddock for their feed. There's one. Yes, we could, couldn't we? Fence out and cut that in. In fact, we could probably do that this episode. It's not going to be difficult to do. Just ploughing it up. What have I got? 4, 8, 16. 2 more on the back will make us 20. How many's in there? 1. That one was already in there. There's 3 in there and we need to get 33, so let's leave them there. We only need to put 30 on here and that is done. Let's put a bit of music on. And get this done, and then I'll just come back to you in the morning. I need to put another layer on this now. I'll come back to you in the morning and we'll see if we can put that new plan into action, but I will put a bit of music on this because it's not it's not something you really need me to commentate all the way through. Plus we are getting a little bit of darkness. In fact, I won't put any music on. I'll just go ahead and get this collected and then just come back to you. I know I need to have 30 bales off here. That's basically the job. And that is what I will do. I will pop these away though first. Yep, I can't remember how to get rid of it. There we go. These can stay in here because the horses are going to be eating these, so. Right, I'm going to switch through and see you in the morning because it's getting a little bit dark. Whee! And then we'll focus on taking down that fence and having a bit of a change up. I think that's an absolutely sterling idea. Right. I've got a bit of a decision to make with these fields. Do we cultivate or before I fertilise? This one's not too bad. That's not too bad. They're full of weeds. Anyway, right, first off, I'm going to take this fence down. Do we want to take the fence down? Yeah. Fence down. Let's open that up a bit. And then might need to remove them stones. Or maybe not, we can't. They're fixed. Get to plough, which is that one. No, it's not, that's the weeder, that's the plough. I mean, I don't need to go that far in, do we? Well, there. Probably don't need to do that bit, do we? Nah, it's just grass, don't really matter. Allow create fields, yes. And then, in fact, if one was to do that, not a huge extra bit, I'm just a bit worried about that stonage. That's not going to make a massive difference, is it? I sort of feel like I should just set the edge in there as well. The good news is we haven't pulled any stones up, and then we did. I do sort of want to test out that bit, because I think we could. In theory, that's just a ground texture. We should be able to take it out. Maybe. or would I sort of want to go a bit wide, a bit higher up, but then I'm also a little bit cautious now from getting through. But then I reckon one more line in still gives a bit of room. In theory, we're not going to be going round. We're going to have to go through this bit. Let's just. We can go through there if we need to get around it. What I'm gonna do is save it in case this doesn't work. And hopefully, yes, excellent. Now, question is 1 row or 2 rows deep now. Maybe that might. Oh, I'm gonna have to go a little bit further now, and I've just dinked that bit in. Let's go that much. These lines are not helping me. There we go. That's a bit better. That gives us a nice little slightly bigger area, which is just going to be grass. It'll need lime, which we can do. Got to get the stones up. Yeah, there's a little bit of a dink in here, but that's not really that big an issue. I'm quite happy with that. That would be a nice grass field going down there come next year. Right, I've got any lime and stone picker. So I'll get that done. And then we're in November, so we can't put catch crop down. Can we put without cultivating? So potentially next episode I've got quite a bit to do, to be fair, but I need to try and get the fertilising started off, and for doing that I'm wanting to put manure down. But that's fine, that's something that can definitely be done. That won't be an issue at all. Cultivating may produce stones, but yeah, a little bit bigger on the edge there. That's perfectly fine. Pigs have still got food, and we've had some new ones from the look of it. Horses I've topped up this morning when I walked them. The chickens need feed, and I've just realised I've only got 500 litres of feed left for the chickens, so we do really need that alfalfa field to be a crop field next year, because we're going to have to buy chicken feed. don't think we'll see it to the new year. Have I got... What's that? That's solid fur. I've got any lime. In somewhere we should have a bit of lime. And the cow, I'm sure I've got plenty of feed. Yes. Well, in that case, I think that'll do us for today. There's a bit of lime there. Pull that. I'll get that limed off camera, and then next episode we can look into what we're going to do. Anything need ploughing? We've got lots of weed. Let's get the weed off for now. That needs ploughing. I thought it might do. That's got weeds on it. Anything need liming? Just that strip. Fertilising wide. That is weird. Only that side. That's really weird. So yeah, plenty of fertilising and some ploughing needs to be done. So maybe we focus on a field at a time, I'm thinking. That might be the best option. But yes. Will that need lime as well then, if that's going to be ploughed? I guess we'll find out. But we'll do one field at a time, I think, going forward. But yes, that's where we'll leave today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, then do feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then do feel free to pop them in the comment section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now.